Hey guys, Demon Hunter here. Hope all is well. Hey, I just wanted to go ahead and touch on optogenetics. Okay, I'm gonna share a video here, kind of touching on this now, because I believe once again that they're using light frequencies to be able to access subject's pineal gland, and that the sun sim is actually an all-seeing eye apparatus, surveillance apparatus, as much as it is as a sun sim. And again, this is an esoteric photo showing you the sun sim up there, or alleged sun, tapping into a subject's pineal gland with a reference of the peacock. And again, the peacock is found at the Vatican. Okay, and let alone found throughout different cultures. But that's what I believe they're doing. I believe they're looking to hijack the pineal gland through the remote, the targeted individual program. Okay, but they're using light frequencies to be able to do so. And here it says, how does optogenetics work? Currently, optogenetics experiments rely on extracting opsins, light-sensitive proteins, from plants, which can be introduced to mammals by methods including injection and infection via adenovirus. Once delivered into an organism, opsins can be expressed in eye, brain, or skin cells, allowing their light sensitivity to be remotely activated or silenced with time pulses of light in different color wavelengths across the light spectrum that can target multiple bodily systems and cause a variety of biological effects. So I think there's a direct connection with that. So it can target precisely, okay, so if targeted precisely with enough or the appropriate light, it's thought that optogenetics can be used by manipulating neural circuits involved with pain, fear, reward, wakefulness, and social behaviors. And like I've said, my friend who's in Ireland, Liz Raffi, she's caught these lights coming down, and she believes she's a targeted individual potentially. So let's check this out, and you can see how a light source comes down as this jogger runs by. You see that? One more time. Okay. And it looks like it's coming from an aerial, perhaps, but or even the sun sim, which again I believe is a surveillance apparatus. It's the all-seeing eye. Satan looking to be omnipresent, like Yahweh, inverting, polluting, twisting. This is another one. Look at the rain. The rain has got these light pulses in it that Liz had caught as well. So is this optogenetics, and is this what they're using to target individuals, eventually getting them plugged into the one hive mind? So, and when, especially when you got here Bill Gates with his transhumanism ad, one-eyed symbolism with the Borg, the black cube, the D wave, resistance is futile, you will be assimilated, Skynet atop the dome with his one-eyed symbolism, right? The Borg, the cube, microwave cube 666, become assimilated. The D wave 2000 Q. Is Q PSYOP? Is that the AI? Is that the quantum computer here? Bill Gates again, one-eyed symbolism. You got the X, the box. The box is the cube. It's the pyramid. The black cube. Whose web will it be? It's going to be Satan's web. Is Skynet. the cloud, smart dust confinement dome that's all around us, that they're looking to plug us into, the surveillance apparatus, master of the universe, Satan, having fallen like lightning. And this is Bill Gates with all his messianic brotherhood, the serpent seed, who just happened to wear the black cube on their heads, right? You know, the black cube, Saturn, Satan worship, the statues everywhere, the UN. Okay, so it's all connected. It's the eye in the sky. It's the eagle eye. It's their surveillance platform for their targeted individual program, getting everybody plugged into the one hive mind, AI, Satan consciousness. The 9/11, the two becoming the one, the enmity within looking to take over. The Alan Parsons Project, old and wise, eye in the sky. And again, Satan is raw. He's radium. He's radiating the planet with his EMF, wireless frequencies, and his Gwen towers, and his 5G tower network. All aimed at the transhumanism agenda. Okay, so I wanted to show you that. Now, you guys go ahead and watch this next video, which I think is going to pretty much blow you away. And two, I'll just show you this again. So in short, just for any newcomers, I'll just do this real quick. The opening limpets, they're cryptically telling you they're able to simulate the constellations, okay? They got a live augmented virtual reality up there. They're already claiming they're, you know, have their, China plans to launch its own artificial moon by 2020. Okay, a man-made meteor shower launched by satellite could open the 2020 Olympic Games. So you got Star Trek, which is stars on tracks, okay? Stars on tracks. So they've created a augmented virtual reality up there, capable of simulating anything that they want. Apollyon's cap the dome, okay? So, and we'll start the video here right after this. So, and again, you got their Asgardia. They're even telling you this is their low Earth orbit satellite under the dome. They're even showing you the dome. It's a partnership of the UN. The Space Kingdom Asgardia has its own flag and anthem, is a fully fledged and independent nation and a future member of the United Nations. Okay, but meanwhile, this is their logo. It's an ICU processing unit, CPU processing unit, plugging folks into the one-eyed mind with the IRA, the 666, right in your face, with the sun simulator, with its Lord of the Rings. It's the Lord of the Rings. It's the Dyson sphere around the sun sim. That paper-thin veil caught here. You know? You can see all the diodes around it. And these diodes are what showed up in a time-lapse feed here. So there's like a huge, massive Elysium-style base around the sun, Dyson sphere, going on. And it's the eye in the sky. It's the all-seeing eye. It's the Satan inverting, twisting, Pluton, everything of Yahweh, having created his own smart dust canopy, artificial sky canopy dome within Yahweh's enclosed structures. So he's simulating everything up there now. The UFOs, the stars, the constellations, the moons, Planet X, everything. And at the same time, it's a surveillance apparatus. It's where the Borg's at, right here, the Borg. He's simulating everything up there. It's the cube, Saturn, Satan worship. Okay, so, and then you've also got here on the magazine, it's May 1996, so you got your 666s there. So you got the Borg also with these light spectrums coming down, your optogenetics, your frequency light pulses, remotely controlling and targeting subjects below, plugging them into the one hive mind that we talked about. Okay, and then you also got the NASA patch, the Pan, the Horn God. Okay, Palladium Stadium at night with Apollyon having, you know, at the very top, the Phoenix with Atlas, and Atlas is their surveillance program network. The all-seeing eye. Okay, So again, you got Yahweh's enclosed structure in red, and then in blue you've got Satan's artificial smart dust confinement dome simulating all the constellations. Satan set his kingdom up in the sides of the north being up, Polaris, the North Star, God's throne room, having inverted, twisted, polluting everything of Yahweh, looking to be omnipresence with his all-seeing eye surveillance apparatus, while simulating the moon, the sun, the meteorites, planet X, and Yahweh's real sun, real moons outside this artificial smart dust canopy. And Satan's, just radiating the entire planet with its 5G towers, its Gwen towers. They got 300 copper spoke wheels underground, aimed at altering it, God's natural earth frequency, looking to have humans become 2.0. Satan looking to set his kingdom up in the hearts of man, replacing Yahweh. Yahweh dwells in the hearts of man, not a machine. And Satan's looking to set his kingdom up in the hearts of man via the transhumanism agenda. Humans 2.0. All right, you guys enjoy this next video. It's very telling and very informative on optogenetics and what their plans are here. All right, you guys have a mighty blessed one. Stay armored up. Know that Jesus loves you, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, thanks a lot. Bye.
Given the insanity that we are seeing in the general public these days about the willingness to throw away their rights,
whether it be the right to bear arms, the right of free speech,
the right to assembly, or the freedom to due process, it makes one wonder what the hell is going on.
how did people get like this?
How are people seemingly arguing against their self-interest and feeling no compunction about it?
I'm going to take you on a tour of what is really happening behind the curtains in the world, all of which are being portrayed as necessary actions for the greater good of humanity. In 2013, former President Barack Obama was announcing his administration's brain research through advancing innovative neurotechnologies. The study, describing a way to manipulate a lab animal's brain circuitry accurately enough to turn behaviors both on and off. The point of the remote control mouse is not to create an army of robo-rodents, but to perfect a technique that will control the behavior by activating and deactivating neurons. The technique used to control neurons is called DREADS, designer receptors exclusively activated by designer drugs. Because the receptor does not respond to other molecules, including natural ones in the brain, the only way to activate the neurons is via the human-made ones. DREADS allows scientists to manipulate neurons without implanting anything in the brain. Look at this. Current optogenetic